Years ago, I was Chinese. I don't know why that clip's stuck in my head. Anyways, hello chat. It's that time of year again where I have let me preface this stream by also saying I have like so many better things to do today. I'm running D&D, my usual Saturday D&D in literally like 3 fucking hours from now, and I'm sacrificing all possible last minute preparations I can do to play this fucking shitfest of a video game. So, with that out of the way, let's start. Wait, I was gonna stream with a webcam. Should I do that? Nah, I'm too lazy. Oh, I don't have a Sonic 4 save file on this PC yet. Cool. You know what? No. I am going to set up a webcam because that makes things a lot more interesting. So, let's just like shrink the game like that. I don't have... Do I have a good image? Oh, I have like existing images that I can edit. What's stream background? Oh my god. I think that's just a really fucked up image of Titanic Monarch from Sonic Mania. And I'm just gonna use that because I have nothing else. Where the shit is my webcam, dude? Like, where's my connector for it? I'm really prepared for the stream in case you couldn't tell. Cool. Okay, so my webcam also does a funny thing where it just like constantly goes upwards for some reason, so I have to position its cables really weirdly so it focuses on my fucking stupid ass face. Alright. Video capture device. Did I actually just name my webcam scene me? I did. There I am, chat. Is that good? That's good. God, I look like shit today. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Best game of the series. That is absolutely what I am saying. Alright. Okay. Off to a good start. Dog, what happened to my Sonic 4 mojo? I don't know if I have anything to say about this game that I haven't already said from the fucking, like, 4 consecutive years I've done this now, or however long I've been doing this for. This game's not good, and somehow I still wouldn't say this is the worst dimmed Sonic game. I think part of it's because I've gaslit myself into actually, like, thinking this game isn't that terrible. I think my worst Sonic... Oh, fuck me. Okay, I guess I'm not taking that. I guess my worst Sonic fan opinion that I, like, just have in general is the fact that I think this game is unironically better designed than Sonic Rush. Which I'm pretty sure would get me crucified. I think I've actually said that on Twitter before, but because the Sonic community does not know of my existence. Rocket launcher. No, it's just another stream where I forget to disable my fucking Steam notice and then people are just DMing me the entire stream. Last time I had the end from Sonic Frontiers call me out for calling the fight mid, and you know what? Good. Peggle Deluxe? CBT with Yuka Kazami? Why does everybody have to play games the minute I start streaming? Please! By the way, is my audio quality good? I literally have not checked. What the fuck is pinging me? For like the actual worst special stages in the entire series, dude. These are so ass. My cam froze? What do you mean? It's fine on my end. Oh, it's like kind of lagging a bit. Huh. That's weird. Is it fine now? Yeah, it's being laggy. I don't know why. I think I've got to turn it off just because it's being weird. I gotta get a new webcam. Mine's breaking. Alright, no more NQH reaction. I'll just unplug it. Hey, hello, JLR. I'm going the wrong way. Shoutouts to the people, by the way, that consistently know whenever I'm streaming this game, even if they don't follow it, because, like, they just see me playing on Steam, like, oh shit, NQH is streaming Sonic 4 again. Which is not a good sentence to say, like, at all. Please. Steam notifications on the streams. Apparently that's just like what's fated to happen. Oh, and I gotta clear out my fucking Discord notifications because I swear to God everybody texts me the minute I start streaming. It's just tradition. What the fuck? It happens every time. I play this game, people just think like, oh god, time to TM NQH. By the way, I was going to release a cover of this song today, and I didn't finish it. I might tomorrow. Peak Part 2. I don't even remember when Episode 2 released. I don't remember when I normally play. I think it's like July or August. Who the fuck? Omega, why are you... Oh god, this game's this game the gift that keeps on giving. Why did I try to roll down the hill thinking I would get any momentum? Got him. Thanks, Omega. Okay. Did you just have hentai holy pussy sitting in your library knowing that one day you would get use out of it for something like this? Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay. Oh, is that it? That's it. Nope. If I would have missed that, I would have been so fucking sad. 4x3 mode just be a little different this year. I should, but also that means I have to redo my stream form or layout, and I'm too lazy to do that. I will write that down. I'll set like a reminder for like 2024 October 7th, and I'm just gonna. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense because old game ? I mean, this came out in 2010. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. 4x3 monitors were not that common in 2010. That's fucking dumb. I mean, it was on the Wii, which is 4x3, but this is not the Wii version. This is very different from the Wii version. Fun bit of NQH lore, by the way. I think the first time I ever streamed this game for its birthday, which was, shit, found out. Dude, I just made a comment about that like 5 minutes ago, Jack. But yeah. The first time I ever streamed this for its anniversary, I did not own this game on Steam yet, so I'm pretty sure I just emulated the Wii version on Dolphin and played it that way. I think. Because the first time I ever played this game was the Wii version, and I was like, wow, that was fucking awful. This is the first game I ever put on my homebrewed Wii. When I homebrewed it back when I was in, like, middle school. Five Nights at Freddy's! Average animatronic bear. Ain't you the guy getting the movie? Also, I like how the UI is not updated if you're using a PlayStation controller or PC. Have I played the beta? I have. It was not fun. Sonic 4 is playing Sonic 4 Episode 2! I will be real, I unironically like this song. Like, I think the Sonic 4 soundtrack would be... What the fuck did I just do there? Momentum. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, like, I think this soundtrack is honestly... I think people give it a little too much shit. I think it's a good soundtrack, just the worst possible instrumentation possible kind of makes it, like, just eh. I like Lost Arbor Factory as well. Like, honestly, from a compositional standpoint, I like most of Episode 1's soundtrack. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. To the vibe. I'm not a true Sonic 4 fan. That's true. My apologies. Used to be longer? Yeah. I do agree with that. Sonic 4 Episode 1. It's... You see, I guess... My Sonic 4 hot take of the day, which is a fucking insane sentence, is, people say Episode 2 is better than this game, and I don't agree with that. I think Episode 2 definitely plays better, it has better physics, but I don't know. I genuinely think the level design in Episode 1 is better than Episode 2. Uh-oh, I'm on this stage. You know, because I know what the Sonic 4 special stages are. Because I'm a true Sonic 4 gamer. Angry Video Game Nerd 1 and 2 Deluxe. That's awesome. Help. I don't need that time. I'm a Sonic 4 gamer. I don't need time. I'm Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. I can go fast. See, I'm so fucking good at this game. But yeah, like, I remember... I don't think Sonic Superstars was announced the last time I streamed Sonic 4, which was Episode 1. So I remember, I guess I could share this story. I remember, I was, like, really fucking hyped for Sonic Superstars announcements. I'm like, oh my god, new classic Sonic game. The classic Sonic cuck inside of me is, like, losing his mind. And I was super happy, and then I see... Oh yeah, Jutsu Noe's helping on the music, and I saw that it was a 2D Sonic game, and like, this is the song that just fucking started playing in my head. I was like, oh my god, this soundtrack's gonna suck ass. But then I heard like, oh, T. Lopes is like supervising it, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be better. How did that hit me? And to be fair, from the placeholder boss theme we've heard, I hope to god T. Lopes does most of the soundtrack, because oh my god. That being said, Sonic Superstars will probably be, like, the trailer of Sonic 4 music. Dude, I saw that, like, they were like, oh, prototype gameplay. So I was like, oh, cool, I'm gonna watch it. And then I fucking hear White Park Zone Act 2 start playing, and I, like, my fucking, like, hand just, or my head just went into my hands. I was like, oh, no. We're gonna do this shit again. Also have, on the question that you asked, JLR, I tried before I learned it was bugged, and ever since I heard that it was bugged and you have to do it all in the same level... or like in the same, like, instance of having the game open, I just gave up. They're going to give bad rats. Okay. There's so much that's Wait, I'm at the part of the level. It's tradition. Alright. Man, I love this game. God, this is so sad. This is how Sonic Frontiers feels to play half the time. I fucking love Sonic Frontiers, but oh my god, this game is... Thanks, Sega. How much can I do it? Can I do it like yeah, I can do it literally just standing sideways. I fucking love Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. But yeah, there's so much Sonic that's happened in like I came into the physics ever made. There's so much, yeah, like Sonic that's happened like since the last time I played Sonic 4. Sonic Frontiers is fully complete now. Sonic Superstars is a month away. They're performing Sonic Symphonies like in multiple places. I'm going to one in December. So came from Sun. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, you're going to the Sonic Symphony? It's in Sao Paulo, right? Wait, Sonic has a bouncing animation in this game? I never fucking knew he had multiple bouncing animations. Learn something new every day. Metal Sonic has it too. I gotta see that next time we play episode 2. Super Binary World shows a notification. This is so sad. I still don't know yet who's going to the Sonic Symphony in Atlanta. That's the one I'm going to. I hope to God, if fucking June and Johnny go to it, I am going to like cry. Because it has been my dream since I've been like 7 years old to see Crush 40 live at some point. Kellen Quinn shows up, I will still lose my shit because that means getting to see Undefeatable live, or like Break Through It All live. And those songs are peak. Sonic Frontiers Pace homage this game, one of the cyberspace levels, yeah. Garfield Kart. I have that game and I've still never played it. Oh, I hate this stage. This stage sucks. Wait, no, is this the one I hate? No, I think this is the one I hate. I guess while I'm here, and people who maybe play Sonic the Hedgehog are here. Shout out excited for that. Yeah, same, I hope the gothers show up. Opinions everybody had on the Sonic Frontiers DLC, if anybody in chat's played it. I thought I'm like the only person I think I know who most people are like, oh, this DLC took the game from an 8 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10 or something. Or like a 7.5 to an 8.5, I think is the one I've seen the most. Help me, please. Or like, some people like think that the DLC fucking ruined the game, which is a weird take because it's optional. Like, you don't have to play it, and it was free. My opinion, I'm like the only person I know who my opinions towards the game have stayed exactly the fucking same since being the DLC. Like, Sonic Frontiers was an 8 out of 10 game for me at launch. It's still an 8 out of 10 game for me after Final Horizon. So I finished vanilla. Yeah, Master King is awful. Like, I'm going the wrong way. Good things about it. I think it's promising for the future of Sonic as a series. But it was fun, but oh my god, it had a lot of issues. I think it shows that the art direction for Sonic Frontiers really isn't that great. Like, or it's a mixed bag, I should say, because... Excuse me. Because I think, like, you know, like, the Titan enemy designs and stuff... Please, get the Chaos Emerald! Like, the enemy designs and stuff are good, but oh my god, the floating geometry for, like, the platforming for Sonic... for Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, it looks so shitty in the open zone. The cyberspace levels are either the best or the worst, like, designs in the series, with no in-between for me. Like, some just suck complete ass, and some were really fun. Story, I thought it was alright. I'm not freaking out over it like other people were. But I thought it was better than the ending of the main game. The Coco Trials weren't that fun. The final boss. Guys, this is a Not Quite Here reference. There's like one person in chat who's going to get that. Yeah, using ramps to launch off of in 3D was a lot of fun. Actually, I already have a finished cover of this. I should just upload this tomorrow so I don't have to do work. The final boss. I'm gonna be real. People are saying it's the best final boss in Sonic. And those people are on fucking crack. It is not by any means. I think the cinematics are really cool, but the gameplay was very confusing and just weird. I think the end finally beat the mid allegations, but that is, like, all I can really say. And the song that plays during it's really good. And, like, Super Sonic 2 is cool, I guess. I would have preferred it to be Hypersonic, but he's just never fucking coming back, and I've accepted that long ago. Like, I think the DLC still kept Sonic Frontiers at a fucking 8 out of 10 for me. Also, for some reason, like, I had, when the game launched, I had a bunch of beef with Sonic's physics and how, like, the main game played. I thought he was way too floaty and stopped. I did not like how his jump momentum felt. So, there being a jump deacceleration option is something I really like. Excuse me, I want to take that. However, if you have jump deacceleration turned to 0 to make Sonic play well, it just makes the other characters play worse for some reason. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can change in the settings to make you keep your boost through a jump. And what's your favorite 2D Sonic final boss? Doomsday, no question about it. Doomsday's my favorite Sonic final boss, period. And this is 100% the Sonic 3 fanboy in me speaking, but... See, I also like Egg Reverie, but it's just such a fucking out of nowhere, like, dumb boss that I can't really say it's, like, great. Yeah, it's really... I agree with what you said, Andre. It's really hard to measure what is it... Because, like, most Sonic final bosses are pretty much just run into this thing as Super Sonic, and then it dies. My gut barrel filter. This is so true. Sonic 3 is the best Sonic game. I will never hear otherwise. Unleashed for Wii had a pretty alright final boss. I think I think oh god, I forgot those were there. If Unleashed had the first phase of the Wii version and the second phase of the HD version, I think it would be the best 3D Sonic final boss. Because I do not like the Light Gaia portion of Unleashed HD, but I like the Light Gaia portion of Wii a lot. I've never been a fan of the Advance games. I should give them a proper try again someday, because I feel like I would at least like Advance 1 now. I did not like it as a kid. I was a very big classic purist when I was younger, and I still kind of am to a degree. However, I've actually like went out of my way to finally play 3D Sonic games to form an opinion, and most of them are like alright. You're so hoping good. God, Advance 3 looks like pain. Like, I'm still a classic Sonic cuck. Does the Sonic community, I don't know, I'm not super, like, in touch with the Sonic community. Are they still called classic cucks? Or did that die out, like, after the Mania Forces rift? I'm playing a Sonic game. I've heard getting the true ending in, what the heck? Getting the true ending in Advance 2 sucks a lot, because you have to find, what, like 7 Chao or something? I don't know. My hot Sonic take is that I didn't like Sonic Rush. I've never finished the game. I beat Sonic's story and just didn't like it enough. No, I didn't beat Sonic's story. I got stuck at the final boss. Because I don't know what it is about Sonic Rush, like... Man, Dimps wanted to make you fucking mash your fingerprints away playing that game. It was just better than Rush. I still need to play Colors DS. I've heard that game's pretty good. I'd honestly probably like it more than the actual Sonic Colors, because I'm kind of mid on Sonic Colors. Like, yeah, Sonic Rush does have one of the best soundtracks in, like, all of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Rush's soundtrack's fucking great. It has Blaze the Cat. Blaze the Cat's cool. But, like, besides that... Working homing attack? Oh, thank God, it's not like actual Sonic Colors. Rush Adventure's way worse. I've never played Rush Adventure. I know that's the game you have to grind, like, to progress in for some reason. I don't know, man. Sonic the Hedgehog's gone through such, like, weird phases. Like, damn, I love this blue bastard, but holy shit, what the hell is he doing sometimes? That's why, like, I'm glad that Sonic's, like, currently in probably the best position he's been in like, years. Because we had a unanimous, not unanimous, but, like, a mostly agreed upon good 3D game. A good 2D game on the horizon. A series of movies that are well-received. A kids' TV show that's well-received. Probably something else that I'm missing on him. But... I don't know, I haven't played, despite being a massive Sonic fan, I haven't played a lot of Sonic spin-offs. You see, I want them to I'd like an Adventure remake if it actually controlled well. Like, if it had the proper physics and momentum from Adventure, hell yeah, I would love that shit. If it didn't, ew. A recent boom. Haha! Okay, I thought I was dead there. Play Chronicles. I will play Peak Fiction someday. I remember my favorite tweet I posted that just pissed off a bunch of people was just... I just posted a picture of Sonic Chronicles and just said Xenoblade if it was a good series. And people got, like, really fucking pissed at it. I'm like, guys, this is the most obvious fucking sarcasm you can find. Rumors about the Adventure remakes were canceled. I did not. I've heard of a lot of remakes about Sonic Adventure remakes over the years. Like, those have been a thing since, like, I was young. Got cooked for speak facts. This is so true. Does Xenoblade Chronicles have Shady the Echidna in it? I thought not. Is Xenoblade Chronicles getting sequels because Ken Pender allows them? Yup. It's the Peter Griffin PNG. A quote retweeted a year later with that. You know, I gotta give, like... It's weird that I'm gonna say this sentence. I feel like, in the Sonic community... I've been watching, like, a lot of stuff on Archie Sonic lately, because I'm, like, watching videos on it without having to actually read it, because I'm fucking lazy. Like, Penders is a weird-ass fucking guy and deserves a lot of shit. But he is not solely responsible for the comics being in the shit state that they are. By the way, you can shake the special stage table if you mash A. I don't think it does anything. But, like, Sega was really shitty to Archie, like, almost the entirety of the comics run. And people don't really talk about that. Like, they just straight up did not provide Archie comics of, like, the new Sonic games to adapt into comics. So they had to rely on, like, the massive fucking, like, weeb who did the, cover art for the comics to, like, play his Dreamcast games in Japanese, and that's how they adapted SA1. Smash Chronicles. You see, I'm a massive fucking RPG nut, and I don't know if I'd ever touch Chronicles. But, like, again, as a massive RPG nut, I would love to see a good Sonic RPG. Like, I think that would be great. Because, Sonic Team, apparently, if Forces DLCs... Forces? Where did that come from? If Frontiers DLC is anything to go by, it's that they love characters just standing around and, like, just talking about the story of the game without actually properly animating them. And that's what an RPG is! So they should make one. Also, I honestly think Ian Flynn's writing is better suited for an RPG than, like, a 3D Sonic game. Because I'm still kind of torn on, like, the more dramatic tone Ian Flynn's taking in the Sonic, or, like, Sonic Frontiers. I think it's not really the tone I think I mind so much as I think the voice direction was kind of iffy for Sonic Frontiers. Which is weird, because a lot of people praise the game for that, but I wouldn't say I'd praise it for it. Did Eggman just not take damage there? Sega Hardline's making a game for phones. No, it's clearly going to be Sonic Forces Speed Battle 2. Yeah, everyone... Yeah, I think that it was hit or miss, because there's some deliveries I liked Roger in, and others I didn't. And I don't blame him for it, because, like, he said in interviews that, like, that's what was specifically asked for him, where, like, the interviewer where he's like, "It's over, Eggman," and then he keeps getting his voice down lower until, like, that's good. And he's like, "Oh, you've got to be kidding me." Which, honestly, I'm gonna be real, the story for Sonic Frontiers, I think, was, like, it was good, but I don't think it was anything, like, crazy over the top. I thought it was a pretty simple story. I forgot to hit go to the next zone. The Murderous Sonic the Hedgehog team doing another thing would be great. That was fun. Guys, you remember the zone everybody loved and wanted to see back. Yeah, it didn't warrant the over-dramatic voice direction. Like, I remember one line that rubbed me the wrong way in Final Horizons was, like, the first line in the new story, where Sage is like, "There is a way to bring your friends back," or like, "We need to do something," because Sonic's, like, really deep. He's like, "Oh, they sacrificed themselves for me. I'll get them back this time." I'm like, "Jeez, dude, you gotta calm down a little bit." Like, I wouldn't say any of it's bad. It was just kind of, like, questionable for me. I don't know, in general, Sonic Frontiers is just... I have no other way to describe the game other than it's weird. Sonic Frontiers is a weird game. I liked it. It's one of my favorite 3D Sonics, probably after Unleashed, or Adventure and Unleashed is probably my favorite 3D Sonic game. But it's just a weird fucking game, man. I want that invincibility! I want that, I want that, I want that! Oh yeah, Mike Pollock's direction was good. I liked him. But Mike Pollock's always good. Because, like, I remember back during, like, the Lost World Forces era, a lot of Sonic fans were calling for, like, Roger Craig Smith to be fired because he was, like, a bad Sonic. I'm like, guys, he's not a bad Sonic. He's just getting bad voice direction. Like, Roger Craig Smith is a fantastic voice actor. And I don't know, personally, I like his nasally Sonic. I don't like him when he's reading dogshit scripts for a game, but... Because I think a lot of Sonic fans don't know the difference between a good story and a good script, because those are two completely different things. For instance, I think... Yeah, exactly, I love Sonic Boom, Roger. Sonic Colors has a... Like, people say the story of that game's awful. No, it has a good story, it just does not have a good script. Like, Sonic Forces has both. Sonic Forces has a dogshit story and a dogshit script. I would say Sonic Frontiers has a good story and a kind of good to mediocre script. I think sometimes Frontiers is really good, and other times, sometimes it seems like it's trying way too hard. Like, not even counting the over-serious moments. Like, I know people, like, made fun of people like me for what I'm about to say. For, like... I didn't like all of the callbacks in Frontiers, because people were like, "Oh, you're just nitpicking, like, it's good that Sonic has an established continuity." I'm like, I don't mind that, but, like, there's some times where stuff was referenced, and it was just fucking flat-out incorrect information for some reason. Like, there's one line where Sage was like, "Oh, when you and Sonic worked together, you did a lot of good, like overcoming Neo Metal, or overcoming, like, I think it was the Biohazard, or the Final Hazard she mentions." I'm like, Eggman doesn't work together with Sonic in one of those. Like, that's just flat-out incorrect information. Like, that's just referencing for the sake of a reference. Also, I'm sorry, the Sonic story is just not that deep, bro. Like, Sonic doesn't... Like, I like the story of SA2, but I think it's done irreparable damage to what Sonic fans want out of a Sonic story. Like, Sonic's at its best when it's simple. I don't need, like, assassination plots on the president. That's why I don't read the Sonic comics, because, like, I'm like, I just don't want this in a Sonic story. Can I please go fully? Yeah, she said stop the arc. I'm gonna have to reset this one already, probably, because for some reason I'm being flung around like I'm fucking pinball. Like, I don't know, I didn't like, some of the pandering was funny. Like, I like there's one line in Chaos Island where Sonic's like, oh boy, I wonder what Zavok's up to. Hey, I hope he's up to, or like, I hope he's having a bad time. I'm like, okay, Sonic, that's funny. I like that. Continue being a hater. Speaking of pinball, don't get me started on that. Oh my god, Sonic Frontiers pinball is one of the most painful fucking experiences in any Sonic game ever. Like, ignoring the fact that you have to get to 5 million points, the pinball physics are just so bad. Like, a Sonic Spinball feels better. Yeah, they never fixed pinball. Sonic Frontiers is... I've described it as a good game bogged down by questionable design decisions and duct tape, being held together by duct tape. And that's still very much my thoughts. Sonic Frontiers has so many weird decisions. They had 3 updates to fix Supreme, and they just never did for some reason. Like, he has unused code in the game for, like, more attacks and stuff. Master System versus Spinball? No, I don't hate myself that much. Alright, Supersonic. Alright, most important question. Will my game crash here after getting Supersonic? Yep. I don't know why it does that. They gotta redesign Amy. I don't think they need to redesign Amy. Change the 4x3? Oh, true, I can do that. You know what? For the funny. Honestly, here's my issue with Amy. And people were also complaining about people like me for... Can I do that in config? Oh, I can't change it to 4x3. Oh, wait. I have to tweak with the resolution. I'm not doing that. I thought there was just a flat-out 4x3 option. Yeah, they never gave Supreme his wings. They were so cool in that QTE, and they're just never... Or that cutscene, they're never shown again. Honestly, I think my issue with Amy is the fact... I don't think I ever let the full title screen go out. So I'll let that do. Yeah, Tails being like, that was on par with Dark Gaia, easy! Like, that, just shut up, Tails. Amy, I like her design and stuff. I think it's fucking weird that she has more moves in Frontiers relating to tarot cards than her hammer, which is like her staple thing. Like, I think it's cool that they're bringing back the tarot card thing, without a doubt. Like, that was always an underutilized part of her character. Or like, no, I wouldn't say underutilized, so much just fucking forgot about. But like, she has like 2 attacks with her hammer, and the rest are with tarot cards. And I'm like, okay, but why? I don't want to play this level normally. By the way, can I just say one thing about Frontiers that really disappoints me? Is the fact that we've never gotten playable Supersonic on the islands themselves. That would be so much fucking fun. Like, after you beat an island, you have the ability to use Supersonic on that island to just fly around. That would be so cool. Also, I thought some of the Amy writing was really weird in Frontiers. Because they kind of like... I know Frontiers is like wants to like be evolving everybody's characters, but Amy almost felt like a downgrade sometimes. Like, she has like 1 or 2 pieces of like dialogue where she's talking about not wanting to be a damsel in distress, but she hasn't been one since Sonic CD. Like, yeah, she's like attacked by whatever the robot's name is in Adventure Zero, I think it is? What's he called? I don't remember. Whatever the robot's name is in Adventure 1. Like, yeah, that robot wants her, but it never captures her, and she defeats it in the end. Like, that's not a damsel in distress story. Like, she's responsible for breaking Sonic out of prison in SA2. Like, I don't know. I know a lot of people like Ian Flynn's writing, and I can see why, and I definitely like some of his writing, too. But, I don't know. Some stuff in Frontiers just did not hit for me. God, I'm already sick of this song. last bite of Subway playing Guilty Gear Strive. By the way, if you don't hold right in those sections, you automatically die. Sonic Frontiers, God. Like, Sonic Frontiers is weird because I have a lot of issues with it, but also at the same time, it's such a, like, nice, passionate love letter to the Sonic fan base and, like, the Sonic series. It's hard after so long. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, JLR, I think I hold that issue with a lot of Sonic characters. I think Sonic's model currently in the modern Sonic games is also kind of bad. And I think that's just because Sonic's not animated well in Sonic games still. Like, the animation in Frontiers is still not great. I think that, like, regular animation, like, around the islands and stuff is fine. And, like, during cutscenes and stuff, or, like, Supersonic cutscenes and stuff, it's good. But the cutscene animation in Frontiers is just really lame and boring. I'm gonna drown. Oh no, I'm gonna get out of water through this. Like, I get why they had to strip down the Marza model from Unleashed because it was so fucking high polygon count and animated so well it was, like, ruining game performance. But still. Like, that was on the Xbox 360. We're now on a higher generation of more powerful hardware. Oh, I'm at this part. You know what? I'm gonna do no Supersonic because I'm really good at this game. There's no music. I like this song. It's kind of short for my liking. It's easy with that Supersonic, I'm so good. Well, Sonic for every game. Yeah, because I think part of Sonic's problem is he just... Oh wait, I could be Nuclear Sonic. Invincibility Shield Supersonic, let's go. Supersonic 2 ain't got shit on this. It adds to the vibe. Honestly, the instruments do add to the vibe of this song. Yeah, I think part of Sonic's problem is the games just need a more consistent art style. Like, oh, because a lot of, like, level environments and stuff are designed, but it feels like Sonic is just there. Can you drown a Supersonic in this game? I believe so. I think the only Supersonic form that can't drown is Hypersonic, to my knowledge. Which, by the way, I might be wrong on this, because again, I don't read the Sonic comics, I don't know. I saw some people talking about how they couldn't bring Hypersonic back in Sonic Frontiers, and they did Supersonic 2 because, like, oh, Hypersonic's too broken, they had to power scale him downwards, but doesn't Hypersonic only show up in Sonic 3? It's never explained. Like, it's never explained exactly what it is, and then Izuka's like, we're never doing it again. Because... from my knowledge, that's all. Like, Hypersonic can't be, like, power scaled because he was never power scaled to begin with. Like, literally, all you have to go off of is his gameplay in Sonic 3. I don't know. I just think power scaling's fucking stupid in general. That's my honest-to-God opinion towards it. Because a lot of power scaling discussions are like, oh, well, because Sonic's able to eat a burrito on the first Tuesday of every month, that is why he's able to defeat Omni-Man. And I'm like, okay. I like how this part gives you rings, even though the gimmick of this fight is instant kill. Supersonic 2's explanation is, the Master Coco or Master King gives it to Sonic because he needs to be stronger to beat the end. So it's like, I think it's explained like harnessing a cyber corruption to make Super Sonic more powerful. It's explained more than Hypersonic is. Whereas Hypersonic is just stronger Super Sonic because of the Super Emeralds, but it never really explains what he is. It doesn't have an official name in the game, or like, the game never calls it by a name. However, internally, it's referred to as Super Sonic 2, so that's what people are calling it. Also, can we talk about Super Sonic 2 supposedly being stronger, but his upgrade is a fucking downgrade from a gameplay perspective? Like, Super Sonic 2 is supposed to be stronger than Sonic. Only difference is you can no longer hold your parry forever. It's now timed. Well, I mean, yeah, the Super Emeralds technically show up in Sonic Mania, but they're, like, broken. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Ian Flynn said in an interview that he originally wanted to put Hypersonic in Sonic Frontiers. Momentum. And then he got turned down. See, Perfect Parry, I wouldn't have minded if they did a good tutorial on how it works. But they don't. They just throw you in. They're like, alright, do this. Okay. They're like, do a boss rush with Frame Perfect Parry. And then do the final boss with it. Like, if we had more Perfect Parry beforehand, I would have been more okay with it. I don't know. I think the difficulty in Sonic Frontiers Final DLC, some of it I liked, some of it was just really unnecessary. Like, I'm sorry, Master King's trial did not need to be like that. Yeah, 3 frame parry. That is a, what, 0.2 second reaction window? And again, the problem is Perfect Parry, like, Perfect Parry works for the end because the boss was designed around it. The telegraphs for Giganto, Wyvern, and Knight are really fucking bad because they expect you to have the really generous parry. Honestly, Sonic really... I agree, Sonic doesn't need much of a backstory. I just don't think Sonic needs to be... Oh. I really don't think Sonic needs to be a heavy story-focused series in general, which I guess is an unpopular take. But I don't know. Are you playing Sonic 4? I play this game every year for its birthday. It's just like a tradition of mine. I forget why exactly I started it, but it's just something I do every year. Oh, this level's long. But yeah, no, I don't know. I like the simplicity of Sonic stories. That's why Episode Metal, no, I play Episode Metal for Episode 2 streams. That's why I think the story for Sonic 3 is really effective, because it's simple, but it gets the point across. By the way, this is my favorite song in the game. It's you get a new character introduced, you get, like, character moments. It's simple, but it works. That's why I like the story of Sonic Adventure. I think it's kind of really, like, stupid, but in a fun way. Like, SA2, I like the story of SA2. I like Shadow the Hedgehog, at least in that game. But it just, like, unleashed Pandora's box for people wanting super serious Sonic stories. And they just don't work. Sonic 06's story, like... Say what you will about, like, that game being rushed and it could have been good if it was, like, properly developed. But that game's story fucking sucks no matter how you spin it. Sonic and the Black Knight. People say that game's good. That game's story's fucking stupid. Like, Is this your Kino? Knuckles talks, like, Sonic meets him in a fight and Knuckles says he's going to kill himself. Like, it's really funny, but it's, I wouldn't say it's good. I'd say it's just passable. Like, the story of Shadow the Hedgehog, way too convoluted. I think Unleashed hit it perfectly with 3D Sonic stories. Yeah, no. Fucking E102, 101, 102. Yeah, I think E101 Gamma's story is, bar none, the best written story in the entire Sonic series. It's so well executed. And the fact that we've never had anything close to that level of quality again is kind of sad. As a whole, Unleashed story is really good. Characters are written super well. The story's paced well. The story has stakes, but it's still, like, goofy and lighthearted. I think I'm dead. No, I'm not. Okay. Like, I think Unleashed hit it out of the park. I think Colors had a good story, but it was just bogged down by bad scripts. I see. I've never been to this part of this level before. You see, guys, Sonic 4 is branching paths. It's a good video game. On par with Sonic 3, honestly. Yeah, Unleashed hits out of the park. Generations, I didn't think Generations needed a good story. I think when people complain about that, it's a little dumb. Art direction of 06, then Unleashed. I can see why you would think that. I just don't like the way Sonic looks in that, or the Hedgehogs look in that game. They're way too lanky for my liking. Oh wait, I forgot. I can just choose a Supersonic. Oh wait, I have to go all the way back for that, though. Am I dead? No. In a short movie, just give actual budget. Yeah, and I think that, at the end of the day, shows the problem with Sonic Team. Is the fact that just... They don't have a budget. So, I'm playing episode 1 right now, if that's what you're wondering. If this is asking which one I prefer, they're both equal for me. I don't like them either. Or either of them. But cartoon humans, I can understand that. That's honestly why I like the art direction of Unleashed, because it's just funny seeing cartoon-ass Sonic in a real human world. Super Stormer, I love it because of its gameplay. Yeah, exactly. Like, Generations was supposed to be about the gameplay. That was never supposed to be a story-driven game. It was an anniversary. It was like a celebration. Like, when you get to, like, games like Lost World, that it didn't have a story focus, but the story was just, like, kind of boring. And it had awful writing because everyone was a stereotype, and Sonic was just a fucking cunt for some reason in the entire game. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I don't know. But I did. I'm dead. This is so sad. Anyway, what we're talking about, yeah, then you had Sonic Forces. It was just... I don't think Sonic games need to try that hard with their stories. Expensive games Sega's ever made. I mean, the Yakuza games have to be pretty expensive to develop. Never released, definitely. See, I think at the end of the day, the problem is Sonic Team just needs a fucking budget. And they also need to not be rushed by Sega, because it's absolutely hysterical how every single 3D Sonic game's release date's in November. Yakuza's very cheap. I mean, that is true. I guess they do use the same map for every Yakuza game. So they don't have to spend much time developing that. And not for every, but for a lot of them. I like how you can just spin dash while standing on a slope. I don't know. I think, honest to God, I want to say Sonic's biggest detractors... Okay. Biggest detractors as a series is just Sega as a company. Am I dead? No, I'm not. think one really funny thing I have noticed lately, though, is that, like, for some reason on Twitter, I don't know what it is, Sonic and Mega Man fans have been beefing with each other, which is really funny, because I just want to be like, guys, don't worry, half of your series library's dog shit. Like, there's no need to argue. Because Sonic fans are like, oh my god, Mega Man fans, where's your good game with your blue mascot, huh? Even though, like, Mega Man Battle Network Collection is one of the best-selling Mega Man things ever. Yeah, exactly, like, Sonic fans gotta fucking quake, because Mega Man drops January 7th. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's supposed to be phone motion controls, yeah, with the tilting things. I love all the gimmicks that clearly show that this game was supposed to be a mobile game. Only hard platforms against Castlevania. Castlevania's pretty fun. Says the guy who's the most modern Castlevania game I've played is 3. I want to get to the DS ones, because one of my friends recommended it. I think it was... I don't know if Neo's here or not, but if he is, hey. Lament of Innocence, I think, is the DS one. I like how deceiving this boss is, because it just literally doesn't function like the original, whatchamacallit. I forget the name of the zone, Metropolis Zone boss functions. Like, Mega Man's been, like, a staple of my childhood, so, like, I will defend it. But a lot of Mega Man games aren't good, that being said. Portrait of Ruin, I think, was the one then. Lament of Innocence is the PS2 one then, right? Hey, I want that ring, please. Okay. Or is Lament of Innocence GBA? It's one of those. There's a lot of Castlevania. I don't know. I've played some Castlevania games. They're kind of fun. I will say I'm an unironic Simon's Quest enjoyer. Can't be playing the game for me bad. I think that's a lot of people who don't like Mega Man, to be honest. Kind of strict in the PS2. I was just saying about Castlevania, yeah. So, like, I was like, I'm a decent fan of Castlevania. 3's my favorite. I'll try watching the Netflix series. Oh boy. I did drop it after season 2. I was just, I don't know, it was just kind of boring. And I've seen some clips of Nocturne, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm missing much. Oh, we get peak storytelling in this cutscene right here, by the way. This is unironically more animated than half the fucking dialogue in Sonic Frontiers. Oh god, Sonic Frontiers, a game I love, but I love to shit on it as well. I think that's my opinions towards Sonic as a series as a whole, though. I fucking love Sonic. He is my best friend. I will make fun of, like, pretty much every Sonic game for something really stupid it does. Wait, can I do that? Oh wait, no, I forgot. The zone only goes 49 rings, so you can't go super. Yes, instead of Tails helping Sonic, he's like, I'm gonna whip out the conveniently Tails-branded rocket ship and fly up to space. Hey guys, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. And then I love how Eggman just fucking freezes in place when he blows up. They talk but don't have voices. Yeah. I want the rings. I like how this game intentionally does not give you enough rings to go super, but for some reason Episode 2 does. And Sonic's like, hey, Tails, I'm gonna need you to fly me up to the egg station in like a week when Eggman attacks. And Tails' like, sorry, Sonic, but I'm busy that week. He's like, well, shit, guess I gotta bust out the rocket. God, I have an NPC in my current D&D campaign that is heavily inspired by Miles Tails Prower. But I don't do the fucking Tails voice for him, because my sessions last, like, on average, 4 hours long. I can't do a fucking Tails voice for that long. Why is that so loud? Yeah, it was where the Chaos Emerald was that Eggman got. I love how he just stares at you. He's like, oh shit. Shimmy. I gotta do that more. Hold on. Please tell me there's like a ledge I can do that against. No, this is so sad. I want to go back. I want to do that. Izuka's vision. I do like the Eggmobile design in this game. I think it's good. I hate this background. It is... Oh, the big boy! Honestly, my favorite Eggmobile design is the Sonic CD one, which is kind of a weird take. Boy, time for everyone's favorite. Roses are red, violets are blue. The final boss is the Death Egg Robot Mark II. The one with the legs from Sonic 1. That one's cool as well. By the way, the flame graphics, I'm pretty sure on this attack, like... Oh, wait, never mind. He doesn't automatically do that after doing that like Sonic 2. My bad. Wait, is that my washing machine freaking out? Holy shit, dude. I thought I was being hit by a fucking earthquake. I don't know if my mic picks that up or not. Yeah, like, the flame graphics on this, I'm pretty sure just aren't programmed correctly, because they always shoot outwards for some reason. That being said, I unironically do kind of like the background of this fight with the Earth in the background. I think it's kind of cool. Or, excuse me, Mobius. I'm pretty, none of the 3D games call him Mobius, right? That's only ever in the comics. Yeah, it's just like Sonic's world. I mean, to be fair, the song's called His World for a reason, I guess. Yeah, just like how Robotnik was purely an American thing. So I really wonder what the Japanese script for Sonic Adventure's like, because, like, the English version has to, of course, like, do the jokes about, like, it's a giant talking egg! Because they have to, like, make Eggman be called Eggman instead of Robotnik. But they never had to do that in Japan. The laser JPEG. Oh, what? If it hits you, it automatically... Oh, he just shoots it again. Wait, can Sega even use Mobius anymore? Or is that something that Penders took in the lawsuit? Holy hell, I'm late. Welcome to Egg Station. Oh, here we go. If I lose this, I'm killing myself. Perish. No, Mobius is from SatAM. Oh, okay. There are mods on the Steam version to add the Japanese script? Probably. Also, fun fact, as far as I know, this game is still unmoddable. If you try to mod Sonic 4 Episode 1, it will crash. I think it's because of the dogshit shaders it uses, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they're just very unstable. Alright, time to see if I can get all the rings. Like my game? I mean, it was alright. No, I missed them! Damn it. I've never gotten the Supersonic ending in this fucking game. Yeah, Sonic just spawns back on Splash Hill. Like nothing happened. Another year, another Sonic 4 Episode 1 playthrough. Oh my god. Thank you for this wonderful game, Izuka. Do I have anything else? I'm like struggling to think of new things to say about this game because I've played it for so many fucking years straight. The screenshots in the credits look so much better, by the way, than the actual gameplay of this game for some reason. Yeah, I'd give this game a solid peak out of 10, honestly. Sonic Frontiers Who? This is the Sonic game of the year. Sonic game of every year. Come and feed my kids. Thank you for your gameplay, NQH. No problem, The Living Celestial. I'm glad that with the Sonic 4 gameplay, you can feed your kids. Yeah, Sonic doesn't have the really bad cell shading in the screenshots. I don't know why. Only in that. The Super Mario Bros. 2 of Sonic games. Which Mario Bros. 2, though? Yeah, probably, no, unless they took it from the fucking Wii version, which doesn't have the dog shit cell shading. Also, I like how they just show screenshots that don't fit with the music playing. Lost Levels is fun, All-Star version. I have not played Lost Levels in probably like 10 years. I could not say my opinion towards that game. Yeah, the modern mobile port doesn't have it. Mario 2 USA Game of the Year every year. That is true. God, the fact that more than 5 people made this game is a miracle. Why is there like 18,000 translators on this game? Oh, 2 testers? Yeah, that checks out. Standards coordinator. What the fuck did you coordinate? I will say, though, I do unironically like the main theme of Sonic 4. I think it's good. It fits in with the other classics for me. Castle Evolution theme. I heard that Christian Whitehead pitched making Episode 3. And then they canned it and then made Sonic Mania instead. Can't take me on Steam. You can't do it. This is so sad. Oh boy, the exciting and thrilling cliffhanger of Sonic 4 Episode 1. That's never, if you only owned a Wii, you would never see the conclusion of this because Episode 2 never came to the Wii. So Eggman's chair looks like an outlet for some reason. Holy fucking shit, Metal Sonic. To be continued. That's why I honestly thought when I first saw Sonic Superstars trailer, I thought they were going to call it Sonic 4 or Sonic the Hedgehog 5. But that would imply that they'd have to acknowledge that this game exists, which they do like once every 2 years. And then you go back to this crusty ass fucking screen. Okay, that's Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 1. Thank you all for coming to another year of me doing this shit. I will see you all next year for both Sonic 4 birthdays. Unless if I do another stream, which I may at some point in between that. I don't know when I do.